started then. So, last time, you guys went back to HQ and stuck around for the night because you arrived super late, and then did some got some breakfast and checked out the board and noticed that, hey, there's a new thing that's not the searching for the rebels in the plateau area. So you got that, headed south east over this way, and meted up with a Weedmon and a Shamanmon to head back towards the Oasis city in the desert. You got some information about why they do this and how often, and some kind of information about the Olympus 12 member that's taking protecting the desert. Kind of a recluse, doesn't really like to show herself a lot. And yeah, you headed off into the desert, in which you ended up getting attacked and attempted ambush because these guys rolled like garbage, if I remember correctly. And you guys get attacked by two Scorpionmon. And I'm going to also, for people seeing this now from last episode, I've updated how I've done things a little bit. So, and now I can actually make it work, and it's no one's fault. I just had to
I will
maybe
also say one thing that is eternally funny to me about Digimon is the fact of things like this where Scorpiomon and Scorpionmon are completely fucking different. Like, very substantially different from each other. Because, like you
Oh,
said, these are Scorpionmon, but then when I was considering
well,
characters and I was thinking of being a Dramogamon, Scorpiomon was one of the evolutions I was considering for it.
uh, yes. So
What a
technically, yes, that is correct. The one you're thinking of, like the bladed, like weird crab thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Uh, in the English dub, yes, that is Scorpiomon, but in the Japanese dub, the thing you are fighting is Scorpiomon.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was Scorpiomon and Scorpionmon.
It is probably, maybe in the English it is, but not
That's
in
most of what I go off of is English
in
for
the
Digimon.
one that you're thinking of. Its Japanese name is a name I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce. But it starts with an A, and we'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
So that being said, it's time to get attacked.
I love being a
And as a previous reminder, is that these two are not going to be attacking these things, but it's all absolutely possible that the Scorpiomons will attack them. So
I was apparently so ready to go. Holy shit.
yeah, it's so ready to go, and you got the lowest perception last time. Actually, what's your perception modifier? It's +5, right?
Yeah.
You absolutely did have the highest one by 1. I don't think I need to. They do not have. Ooh, actually, hold on. Let me check their sheets to make sure that they don't have anything. I don't think they do. They don't. But as a reminder, Kaz Tyrannomon.
Oh wait, I've got +4 on my initiative. Oops.
That you have fire nature walk, so that includes in the desert. So if you have bonuses
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
I don't think you do. What does it give you specifically? blah. For each rank, choose an element. Blah blah blah. Does not suffer movement penalties from difficult terrain. Mm-mm. Okay, it's not on here, but I'm gonna homebrew this. Is that if you have the nature walk that of an area that you are in, you'll get +1 to at least 2 your initiatives as well.
Initiative. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. In addition, it says in here, it just makes that to me just makes sense. But also, you're doing an additional 2 damage there, Kaz.
Oh, that's also good.
Pretty great.
Additional 2 damage.
Yes. So, if you guys could please put your the things in there while I figure out what the fuck it is I'm remembering how to do. They don't have any bonuses, so they just get whatever they get. 12 and 15. What did you roll, Kaz? So you'll have 16. And then I'm just gonna roll 3d6 for these guys. He gets a 14. He gets 11.
Also, is there any indication if these are wild or rebel?
They are most certainly not rebels.
Okay.
Well, actually, since you're first anyways, give me a perception check. Or no, an insight check.
Okay. Is that decipher intent?
Yes.
Okay. So 18.
They look like they're very hungry.
All right, good to know.
So I was thinking about this because, like, you know, Digimon things happen. Technically, even if you kill a Digimon in quotes, they still get reborn, right? So it's not like they're gone forever. But it's all up to do I need to or do I want?
It kind of depends on the game or the Digimon series, because sometimes they reincarnate as eggs. Sometimes, they can be totally deleted.
I would say it depends on. In this case, it depends on the situation. But 9 times out of 10, they're most likely going to be revived as just an egg.
That's good.
It depends on how much you decide to murder them. Let me add there. And so Log, go ahead while I'm fixing tokens here and I'm giving them their HP.
Okay. So I'm gonna say so I'll stay next to these guys and try and protect them, and then I'll try and hit this lower one with the immobilizing blast, and then Kaz, if you want to go up and prevent the top one from getting to them, that would I think be our best option.
Did any of you change anything in your sheets? Because you did get a DP last time.
Nope. So I'm gonna aim.
Yeah, you should have 1 more HP there, Kaz.
Let me just double check. What is the area?
Let me just check your sheet to make sure you didn't change
3
anything.
meter plus bit value, so 7 I think is not big enough.
You only have you did.
Oh, it is big enough for me. Okay, I can hit both of them. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna fire a blast that covers this whole area and exempt my allies from it.
How many just out of curiosity, can you just exempt them just all regardless, or do you have to pick a certain number of them that you are exempting them from?
It just, I believe, sector targeting specifically can be anything.
The Digimon area attacks will no longer be able to damage allies or place negative effects on them.
All right, just checking because things and stuff.
Yeah.
But continue.
All right, so I'm gonna fire that off. Neutral stance. I don't have any modifiers currently. I don't think so. Wow, that's not great.
Just give me 1 second. I'm just checking character sheets here. So that's 7. That's 5. That's 8. That's 5. That's 5. 4 and then 7 and 7. Yep. You will have no wound boxes currently. And you do have 12 wound boxes now. And none of those has changed. Okay. Just checking. Alright. That's to both of them, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Dodge. They're technically in neutral right now. I don't think I gave them any bonuses, but let me just check. Nope. 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 Oh, they do have that. But that won't change anything. Nope. So just dodging.
Well,
Ooh.
that one's certainly not getting hit.
Shadow, I need you to roll me a d20, my friend. And you gotta beat a 1.
A lot of armor.
Oh, me?
Yes, you. It's gotta beat a 1. Alright, you go before the Scorpiomon with the same number.
Okay. Right. Remind me how big the blast tag is again. Is it the same as what?
They both dodge you there, La.
That is not surprising. So it's 3 meters plus your bit value
3 meters plus this.
is the diameter, so the whole size of your blast.
Alright, Kaz, your turn.
Wait, what?
Okay.
That was, don't worry, that was for to see if the Scorpiomon went before you.
Yeah, Kaz is still faster than you.
Yeah, Kaz still faster than. Well, actually, Kaz, you're also the same, so I also need you to roll the d20 then in that case, unless you want him to go first, Shadow.
No, you can go first. That's fine.
All right, continue there, Kaz.
A D20. You need a D20?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Didn't realize 3 of you rolled 16.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Don't we get multiple actions?
Yeah, you still can do basic attacks, right? So.
Yeah, I probably should do that. Sorry, so real quick, I'm gonna fire both of them at
because adding the effect doesn't make it a complex action at all or anything like that, right?
No, there's a modifier you can do that does that, and I didn't use it. So I'm gonna do 2 at the guy down there then. Hey, the second one could actually probably can't get through his armor.
He dodges the first one.
Armor.
He takes 1 damage.
Yay! I'm contributing. Okay, there we go.
All right, Kaz. You move, so you have technically 2 attacks you can do.
Okay.
You're gonna fire breath for the first one.
Yeah.
Hey, he can do damage. That's good. It's like his character is designed for that.
Unfortunately, he misses.
Oh.
Okay, then Flask Claw.
And unfortunately, you miss both yours.
Okay.
Alright, these things are dodgy.
Is that correct for their dodge?
Oh, Lord.
Why is it getting... Is that correct? Hold on. Hold that thought. Yeah, no, that is correct. Okay, just checking. Because remember what happened the last time. The first time, I almost killed you with a thing that wasn't supposed to do anything to you. Shadow, your turn.
Okay. Let me measure this. Right. Okay, so 25 feet was 5 square.
Oh, and I think I just forgot to change it to squares. Give me a second. Yeah. That'd make more sense.
So blast, I'm at 5 meters.
There we go. Oh, wait, it'd be meters, not squares. You're right. There we go. Now it should be fixed.
Alright, there we go. Okay, I just barely hit them. I'm going to smash them with the silly attack.
Which has been changed, but continue.
Yes, I'm going to change my ammo to Deadly Digitoxin, which is different, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. He's the one that Kaz is fighting is gonna get hit by it, and the one below you is gonna evade it.
Ooh.
So.
Wait, I thought if you match it, you hit, right? Because it got a 3 dodge and he got a 3 attack.
I'm going off by everything a defender would always win, but okay.
Oh, okay. I misremember then, because didn't I hit just a minute ago with one of my things? He tied me. Oh no, okay.
You rolled a 4, not a 3.
Oh, I thought I had those in the opposite boxes. Okay, my bad.
All right. So he is.
Go on.
Just 1 second. He is going. The one Kaz is fighting is going to take. He rolled a 1. You rolled a 3, so you're dealing 10 total to him, meaning he's going to take 3 boxes.
Nice.
And blah blah blah. I gotta remember how that works again, because I don't remember. Let me open up the thing and hope it doesn't open up on this one. All right, great.
It takes damage based on, I forget if it's like bit value or if it's his bit value.
It's their bit value.
Okay.
I'm just looking at something else because I did change how this works.
Yeah, I think we changed the duration thing, right?
Yeah, the duration can at minimum be 1 round, but it can still be changed, and if it can still be more rounds if he fails.
Yeah, it's just not guaranteed to be multiple rounds like it is in the book.
Yes, to inflict negative fix. The Digimon rolls accuracy while their enemies roll dodge. If they hit, the subsequent accuracy successes determine the duration of the effect. So he would be affected by 2 rounds of poison.
Okay.
Then it is the one at the bottom's turn.
I quickly do one more thing before we pass.
Yes, you can. Sorry. Yes, you technically have 2 more.
I'm just going to shift forward a little bit so that there's like barely any gap between me and La here.
All right, you technically do have another attack if you want to do it.
Oh, I can do the second attack.
Yeah, so
you
have 3 simple actions in total, which can be used in combination with as a complex action and a simple action or whatever.
Okay.
Or you could just use them for all 3 attacks, and movement like that is a simple action, so it's whatever.
Okay.
So you still have another attack.
I'm going to take aim and fire at the one at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and it ignores armor.
He avoids it.
Ah.
I mean, you have the same amount of to hit as he has to dodge.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll more.
That's got to roll better, which I've not looked good in the past about.
Yeah, just roll better. Exactly.
All right. Since these are wilds, they only get 2 actions, so he's gonna move up here and he's gonna attack the blimp.
Okay.
Let's see, and he's gonna do. Actually, how big of a thing is that? Because he could do that.
Oh no.
No, that sounds fine. Don't worry about it.
I need that. I'm just gonna hide that from all of you. How big is it? Oof. All right. This is gonna hit everyone except Kaz.
Yikers.
Okay.
Because you're all nicely there. All right, everybody roll a dodge.
Okay.
Except you, you're good.
Right?
All right, both of you are blinded for a round.
I'm gonna re-roll my ones on that.
Yeah, you got one. If you have a thing to do that.
Yep.
All right, you are not blinded.
Okay, thank goodness.
Guess
I
I'm blind then.
don't think I gave this because I made it a support attack, didn't I? Yes, this doesn't ignore the damage on it. It doesn't have damage on it.
Okay. Anyway, indicate that I've got.
It is just a thing. Okay. Oh god. I don't have anything for these guys, and they're kind of just NPCs.
They were towering behind us.
They're still gonna get hit by it. I will.
I mean, stats wise, you mean? Yeah, that's
stat wise. I'll give the Shamanmon that many. So let's see how many he succeeds in. He's just got to succeed in 3 of them. He fails, so he is blinded for 3 rounds.
Oof.
And
how many rounds am I blinded for? Is it 3 overall for all of us?
You're blinded for 1.
Okay.
Wow, you do not have a very good dodge, I'm noticing.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll give the Vegemon the same amount for reasons. And he's blinded for 3 rounds.
Great.
Because there's no 5s in there. Yeah. All right, that's his turn. The Weedmon will run into the back of Eula and then turn around and then run into the cart and fall over into it.
Just stay put where you are. If you don't move, it'll be easier for us to protect you.
Well, now he's a little bit more protected because now he's in the cart with all their supplies.
Great. I mostly just didn't want them to run toward one of them while blinded. Most of what I was worried about.
La and Kaz, I need you to both roll me dodge again, as he's going to use the same. The other one is going to use the same move.
Alright, so I can't reroll ones on this.
You just gotta get high, a 1 or higher. You just gotta get 1 success. That's all you got.
Okay, I'm good.
Kaz, you just need one. You just need 1 successful dodge. It's all you need. If
maybe he had to step away for a minute.
Possibly, but I mean, he should have his headphones still on, so you can probably still hear. I just need to see what blind. While he's doing that, I'm gonna see what blind. Roll dodge. You're getting a black mist into your face.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to ink you.
Okay.
Well, you successfully avoided it.
Okay.
So
Nice.
neither of you are blind, but he is going to take his tail, Kaz, and try and stab you with it.
Okay.
I need to do neutral. There's
I
no
do.
accuracy, no penalty. He has a +2 damage bonus. No penalty. Right? So you
Can I
need...
try to dodge that?
You gotta roll a dodge check. And he ignores...
Okay.
You ignore 4... oof. That's gonna suck. So you're gonna take... I'm sorry, Kaz, but you're gonna take 9 damage.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
And you are now you are poisoned for 1 round.
Oh.
Well, I can fix one of those things. I had to get rid of my my status clearing thing, but I'm certainly becoming inclined toward picking it up again soon.
The Shamanmon feels around for where the cart is and then kind of crawls underneath it.
All right, that's good.
All right, La, your turn.
Okay, so I'll start out with another ensnaring blast and just hope to at least snag them up a little bit. Okay, that's maybe a little better.
All right. That one Kaz is fighting avoids it, and the other one avoids it.
Oof.
Great. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the regenerating salve on Kaz. I mean, it'll be on everyone technically, I guess. Which does actually matter because it does last for a few rounds.
Does it heal on their turn, or does it heal right now as well?
It heals at the start of your turn, I believe. Let me read the specific thing. Yeah, regain wound boxes at the start of each round equal to the user's bit value for the duration of the effect. While under the effect of regenerate, the target is also treated as if they had 2 additional ranks of resistance. Oh, I don't know what that means. And my bit value is 4, which means anyone under it recovers 4 per turn. I'm gonna figure out what the resistance bit of that means. And everybody who is affected rolls a health check, and it's the number of successes is how long it lasts.
All right, then that means everybody can roll a health check.
It's 1 round for me. Hooray.
Is it still 3d6?
It's however many d6s is your health stat.
So 11.
Okay.
Oh, 6. 6.
Yeah,
Sorry.
6 for me.
Or mine is 12.
No, it'd be 7. You'd be rolling 7 because that's how much your health is.
Oh. 76.
76, yeah.
Okay.
That's to be expected.
Very nice.
Okay.
So, Kaz, you've got it for 3 turns.
Okay, resistant. For each rank of resistant to Digimon has, it increases the duration of incoming of tagged effects by 2 rounds. Okay, so
So that
it
means
makes
you're not poisoned anymore, then.
It cannot bring the duration below 1 round or 3 rounds for poison, but that was the initial thing.
So nothing has changed then.
But since we changed poison to not have a minimum extra duration, that
Yes,
probably means it would be the 1 round limitation.
Yes, which
then.
he's already at 1. He's only got 1 round of it anyways.
Okay, so yeah. But then, okay, so that's good to know. It reduces the duration of things as well, so I don't necessarily need the cleansing. Oh, that also should reduce the blindness, because that's the same AoE. That's on
Yes.
everybody. So
So
you guys will only be blind for 1 round.
So nothing changes.
it mattered
say
for
so,
it mattered for your NPCs because they had 3 rounds of that.
True.
Okay, and then if I wanted to then, since they're both in the cart, is that correct?
One's in the cart, one's under the cart.
Damn it, under the cart. Okay, I was gonna say if they were both in the cart, I was gonna try and like push it away. I guess I'll just do a basic attack on this one that's right next to us then.
Okie dokie. Dodge. He gets hit for 1 damage.
Haha, I'm
Which one?
chipping
The
away.
bottom one? The bottom
Yeah.
one? Alright.
Yes.
Kaz, hold your thoughts for a second. How many turns did you have that for? 3, right? Okay, it'll be 2 on his turn. I need to see, when does the poison activate?
Okay.
Okay, it's at the end of your turn. So, how much is he healing there, Law?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Alright, Kaz, it is your turn. Remember, you got hit, so you'll be at, what are you at right now? You're at what? Oop, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, sorry, recording people. I went to go click on the expanded thing in the top left, and I hit the frickin' taskbar back button. Yeah, you're at 5. So, when can you activate your guard stance thing, or did you get rid of that? I can't. Or your Braveheart thing.
That's only when I'm at my health.
Yeah, which
It's
you're
low.
short 1 HP to do that, so you can't do that
Yeah.
because you were healed, so you can't take the stance.
Oh, is me healing you actually bad? I figured if I didn't, then you might die to poison.
Well, yeah, I would have died. I wasn't even thinking of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because he would
Yeah,
have.
if there's ever a point where you need me to not heal you so that you can use your stuff, just let me know and I can exempt you from it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Because I can do more. I can do more damage.
Yeah, I had forgotten that you had that.
If you had not healed him, he would have been at 1 wound box left.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I prefer him having wound boxes.
But Kaz, you may continue, and remember, because you got hit, you can technically activate. You can do your combat monster bonus damage. So your next attack, what's the maximum? Yeah, I'm just making sure. Yeah, you can do. You're gonna do an additional 7 damage on your next successful hit.
Nice. Fuck him up.
Okay. And I get 2 extra.
Yeah, and you get 2 extra damage because you're in the desert because of your fire walk. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just stay where I am in the path.
All right. So if you hit him, you're gonna do 15 damage. Let's see if he dodges it or not. Unfortunately, he does.
Okay, but that doesn't use up the damage.
No,
right?
it's only until his next successful hit.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. All right, so you're gonna do 17. You're gonna do 10 wound boxes to him.
Okay.
Pretty good.
You and him are just smacking each other back and forth. You got one more attack. Yep. Unfortunately, he dodges that one.
Okay.
Oh, but actually, hold that thought. If the damage... Nope, that was the one that you wanted to hit for the stun. Never mind. Unfortunate. All right.
And the Dino 6 that went through, so can I pass?
You can if you want to, but you'd be leaving the others open to that guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I won't.
All right.
I'll just stay where I am.
All right, you are going to, at the end of your turn, take 2 wound boxes.
Okay, from poison.
Yeah, from poison. Shadow. Do you know what blind does, Shadow?
I just looked it up before. It takes away from my accuracy and dodge in relation to my bit.
Yep.
So that would be -2, I believe.
Yep.
Is it your bit or is it the bit of the guy who inflicts it on you?
It's my bit.
Okay.
So my accuracy would be 6, and my dodge would just be 3d6.
Well, your dodge won't matter because it's going to go away at the end of this turn anyways.
It's true. Right, so I'm going to do the same thing again and try and hit them with my Digitoxin, because I can still hit both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So would I go -2 on accuracy bonus?
Yeah, -2 accuracy. There's a
penalty.
It'd be the penalty. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking on here, so I'm not messing things up. Okay. I should have grabbed some water before I started this because my throat is kind of
Did it
stretchy.
actually send that? Did it actually send that? Just do something weird?
It did not send that.
I haven't seen anything on my side.
You don't have to put -2 in the penalty. You just put 2 in the penalty.
Oh, there we go. Oh, God.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I mean,
all right.
That's about expected.
There's a chance, but I'd highly doubt it.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Nope, he still passes. And he passes.
Right. I guess I will attempt a shot at him again then.
A pew pew.
A little pew pew. Oh, that's better.
1, 2,
Wow.
3, 5. Nope.
Oh, damn it.
You still have a basic attack if you want to do that.
I'll try a basic attack. Whereas just normal attack.
Just attack, yeah.
There is no just attack.
Yeah, just called basic attack.
It's not there.
It should be.
I'm going to change defensive blast, dodge, fire, initiative, recovery, signature.
Under your defensive blast.
Under my defensive blast.
Okay, yeah, you can do that too. There's no reason you should...
I mean, you said under it, so I'm a little confused.
Well, you can use defensive blast if you wish, because it's still an attack, but you can also do just a basic attack if you want.
Alright, yeah, I'll use my defensive blast. I'll try and knock him back. I'm going to punch this guy in the face. Oh, maybe not. Wait, that wasn't even... I didn't even put the modifiers on. I'm just going to take that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, it would take off the last 2, and then you would have 0.
I would have literally nothing.
Yeah, but he passed it anyways, regardless.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Well, that's gone now, thankfully.
High or low?
Low.
All right, he's going to attack Blimpmon.
Oh.
All right. Well, sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
That was to see if it was smart enough to be like, you're healing them. I'm going to kill you. So he's going to actually switch to offensive stance there, Blimpmon.
Ooh.
4 attack.
Dodge. So, by the by, would I put my actual bonus into the dodge bonus?
If you have a dodge bonus, then yeah.
Oh, it's not the same. Yeah, okay. Nothing. Okay. Literally nothing.
Oof. That's gonna... You're gonna take... That goes through 4 of your armor, so that's gonna be... You're gonna be poisoned for 4 rounds, for starters.
Oh, very nice.
And let's see, that's... 3, 4, 5, 6... That's 7 wound boxes, too, if I'm done math correctly.
Nice.
And then he's just going to smack you with his claw. Another 4.
All right, let's see if I can do higher. No.
10, so take 4 wound boxes. I think that makes you unconscious.
Yeah, that's about normal.
All right. He stays in the cart, being not blinded. All right, Kaz, it's your turn to get attacked.
Okay.
He's going to poison pierce you again. Oh, it's only a 1 to dodge this time. Just don't roll a 0.
Okay.
All right, he goes to sting you, and you move your head out of the way, and it stings into the sand behind you. And then he's gonna smack you with his claw. Attack of 2 this time.
Come on.
And you dodge both of them.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
The shaman is now no longer blind, and your blimp has gone down.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do a regenerating salve on everyone in the area real quick.
How does that stack work? Is it just if they get higher roll?
It adds on to whatever duration is already there.
Is there a maximum that they can have?
Not to my knowledge, but
Because that seems kind of just a little broken that they can always just be regenning.
I mean a bit, but I think it's also, like limited by whatever my bit value is, so even if they're taking 10 damage around, I can only ever heal them for 4.
Fair.
So like no matter if it lasts for 20 rounds, I can't discharge that to heal someone for 80. Okay, and then I need to figure out how long it lasts for me. Do I get to keep it past this round? I do, for 1 round.
Kaz, roll your 76 again.
How much am I getting out of this?
So it'll last for 2 rounds for you, basically. And then it'll also reduce your poison duration by 2.
Okay.
Right. And how much am I healing out of this?
On your turn, you'll heal 4, you said, right?
Yeah, he'll heal 4 at the start of his turn.
Which means you'll be conscious, so you can still take your actions, because it's at the start of your turn. If it was at the end of your turn, you would lose your turn.
Okay.
Kaz, you need to roll 7d6.
Okay.
You get no additional ones. God, that's a lot of ones.
Wow!
Whoa!
That's a fail, I guess.
Jesus. Roll20 is not happy with you about something. My God.
All right, La, what else you doing?
Well, let's go ahead and see if this does anything.
You rolled a 1 if you want to re-roll it.
No, it's only on dodging that I can reroll.
It's only on
I can
dodging?
reroll
Okay.
1 attack per round. I can
All
reroll
right,
ones,
the
and 1
one
attack per
on
round. I can
Kaz,
reroll
ooh, is going to actually get hit for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And his movement is reduced for 1 turn. Not that's gonna matter because he's not even moving.
Yeah.
And the one that was attacking Blitmon is in offensive stance. Oh.
So he also takes 1
He also
damage.
takes 1 point of damage.
3.
You know what? We take those. And I don't have. Oh, what does a health plugin do?
It heals a certain number of wound boxes depending on the level of the.
Can I jam that into Mr. Blimp here?
I don't know what giving items to. I'm going to assume for right now, yes.
Because I am adjacent to him, so
Yeah.
I would just hope. Because I
Uh,
have a health plug-in, so like I can, because you're at a lot of
giving
damage, and
items
it
is a complex action.
it's a complex action. Shit. Okay. Well, what does a speed plug-in do?
So all of
That's
those
movement speed, I think.
all of those items are going to be complex items actions then, if that's the case.
Oh, even to use them myself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then, basic attack. Honestly, I'm gonna do basic attack on the one
You
by
know
cat.
what? Here's what I'll say. I'll do the D&D whatever rules. If you're using it on yourself, I'll say it's a simple action.
Okay. Well, then I will. I think it still makes sense. I'm just gonna attempt to help soften up the one next to Kaz. Like, if we can get one of them down, then we can all focus on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And if needed next turn, I will save a complex action to heal the blimp.
All right.
All right. It needs to just roll a 0.
It did not go into offensive stance. It dodges it.
All right. Cool.
All
I'm
right.
contributing.
All right. Kaz, you get to heal another 4 wound boxes. So you're at 1 wound box. You did not get hit, so it's just whatever you do for damage.
Okay. Okay. That one above me, it didn't get hit. Or did it?
Huh?
Anyways, I'm going to attack him.
You sound like you're far away from your mic or something. It's hard to hear you, Kaz.
Oh.
I can still hear it fine, so...
Is that better?
A little bit.
Anyways, continue. Continue attacking. Continue... I would say soloing this guy, but you've been receiving support from the Centaurmon. The 1 damage support.
Hey, I'm also keeping him alive.
That's also true.
That's my primary function, not damage. We have 2 other guys who do damage.
I poisoned him once for 1 turn.
Hey, you know what? That's about as much damage from that
that's
poison
right.
as I've
Who
done
did you
the
hit
whole
with
fight.
that? I forgot to do the poison damage to him. Who did you hit with that poison?
It was the one at the top by Kaz.
Okay, hold that thought, Kaz.
Oh.
I need
Things might be slightly different.
No. I'm just checking to make sure that I didn't miss it. Hold on. Let me not find it. Okay, here we go. At the top, so just gonna go down. Yeah, he was poisoned for 2 turns, and he's definitely should have been poisoned.
Which turn was he poisoned on?
Like the
Should it
first
have
one.
ticked once or twice?
It ticked twice.
Oh.
Because he rolled a 1 to dodge. I forgot about the poison, and that's my fault. Equal to his CPU value. Yeah, he's dead.
Yes.
Holy shit.
2 ticks of poison. Hell yeah. It's good that you brought that up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their CPU value is pretty high, so that poison fucked them up.
Ah, so poison is more effective on higher level targets too. That makes sense, I guess. Because if it were the opposite, then it would just get less useful over the course of the game. It probably has to do more to compensate for them having more HP.
All right, so Kaz, that guy, you can ignore the slash claw on him. He didn't need to get hit.
Okay.
Are you just gonna rush to the other one?
Yeah.
What's your movement?
8, I think.
Yeah. Do you want to be beside or in front of Law?
Beside.
Well, you can either be there, or you could be there in front of him.
I'll be there to the side.
Okay.
To give him, so he's not shooting past me.
Yeah. All right. Well, so you have 2 attacks still.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
And this one's an offense stance.
Yes.
So does that make you less evasive, or does that lower your defense?
I can check right now. 1 second.
I have not used the stances yet.
It makes
so
you more it makes you less evasive.
Okay. And so then I presume the defensive stance is the opposite.
Mm-hmm. So he's gonna get hit for 9. So that means minus that. He's gonna take 2 wound boxes. Oops, not 0, 2. And he's burned for 1 round.
Okay.
So you still have another attack.
Kick his ass.
Get up.
Dino kicked.
You hit him again for 2.
Okay.
Are you adding your +2 in for Firewalk there, Kaz, by the way?
Oh, no, I didn't.
All right, so then he's going to take 6 wound boxes from those 2 attacks then.
Nice.
All right, Shadow, you heal 4 wound boxes and are conscious. You're currently stuck in the sand right now, obviously, but
Yeah. Would I not still have poison as well?
yes, but that only happens at the end of your turn.
At the end of the turn. Okay, gotcha. So I'm stuck on the sand. Does that limit my action?
No, absolutely not. You're just not flying anymore.
Gotcha. Well, now that I don't have blind anymore, I will try and hit him with deadly Digimon toxin. Because I know this thing is absolutely going to hurt. What? I'll just do it. Constant low rolls.
That is the roll 20.
He avoids.
Alright, well, my next action is to attempt to blast him backwards. Oh, thank goodness.
Hey.
Yeah,
Okay,
you hit him
that's gonna be like
for 8, 9, 10, 11. And then -7 is, I can do math. That's 4 damage to him. And he gets knocked back 1, 2, 3, 4.
Also, his movement is currently debuffed because he did get hit by my thing.
No, that was the one Kaz was fighting.
No, they both got hit this turn, didn't they?
Let me check.
I thought they both took 1 damage.
They sure did.
Yeah, so maybe he isn't able to get back to us. I bet he can, but I would laugh so hard if he can't.
Right. In my last action, I'm going to shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
Going to hope this works. Oh.
Let's see, that's an extra 3 again, so that's 11. So he's gonna take another 4. Correct, if I did math. I'm doing math right.
I believe that is correct.
All right. So here's what happens. As you punch him back and then you shoot him, he leans down to go and attack you, takes a step forward, and then he burns to death.
Nice.
What is this?
Alrighty, that's fantastic. I'm going to I'll drop a little bit more healing on us just so that after the battle goes, you guys both get back to full HP.
I'm going to work on trying to fly again.
I'll then, after I do that, I'll peek underneath the cart and just be like, hey, I think we've driven them off. It should be safe to come out now.
You scared them away, and then he looks up, he's like, oh, that's what you meant. So yeah, the one up top has just got poison coming out of its body, and the other one is just slightly charred and burned.
Yeah, they're not a threat anymore.
Nice and crispy.
Okay. Like, okay,
That
we
went
should...
honestly quite a bit better than I thought it was going to.
The same, honestly.
Their bodies are still here because they haven't taken more. How I'm going to say this is that they haven't taken more than half, or more than extra than half of what their total wound boxes would be. So their bodies are still there. So the Shamanmon says, let's get out of here before more wilds come and start devouring their bodies.
Would it be safer if we just blast them into data?
I don't think it would make a difference.
Okay.
Because all that would do is it'll probably just end up putting the data into the air for a bit before it could return back to an egg. This is going through your brains because you would know this, probably being a former doctor.
Sure.
Is that you're not really reborn immediately after you die. Your data kind of like lingers for a bit, and then you're reborn.
Okay.
But yeah, they get back onto the cart and start pushing. off, as you guys are a little bit away, can I get all of you to make a perception check?
Perception.
Okay.
Perception, yes, that is 3d6 plus 5. 16.
13.
Okay.
I got a +2, I think. So, 18.
Oh wow! Yeah, you got best.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, what was that?
So, as can you guys just put yourselves in where you would be around the cart? Would you be back in where you were
So
before?
I forget. Were we having me pull it because I'm a horse?
No, because it's not. It's got like a bar in front of it, and they don't have anything to hook you onto it.
Okay.
So they're just pushing it basically.
I mean, I guess I could be right behind it. If like Kaz is in front and then Duck is like up in the air providing reconnaissance or something, like does that make sense?
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so then you're more like this.
We're on the world map right now.
Yes, I know. So you're more like this then. Kind of.
Yeah, but with the blimp up in the air.
Yes, I know. That's he's in the air. There you go. Okay.
I think that makes sense.
Okay. Then in that case, as you guys are talking and moving forward, and before you guys get into position, Kaz, you noticed something odd happen to. Oops, I'm probably not on. Let me open up in here so that people can happen to this one that's been infected with poison. The poison at this point has run its course, so it won't destroy his body. However,
it will corrupt his soul.
You would realize what they said, like, oh, the bodies will probably be here for a while, but we shouldn't stick around. So as you guys are leaving, with it that 18, you notice some weird things pop up on the Scorpiomon. Like, it's like weirdly grayish black parts of his body start, or like spots start to appear onto his body, and then his body is just, it disappears and is destroyed.
Okay.
And it's only Kaz who like sees this happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna just think nothing of it and think that's just the data.
It did not look like how you've defeated. You've seen Digimon defeated and destroyed before. That was definitely actually. Would you give me a what would this be? Well, it would be the same regardless for you anyway, so it wouldn't matter. It's just roll 3d6 plus 2. So it won't matter for you specifically. It would only matter if it was law.
Okay.
So
15.
Yeah, so you definitely know what you looked at that. There's like that seems different from what normally happens.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just talk talk to Centaurmon and say, hey, did you see that?
See what?
Oh, it looked like there's funny looking data stuff came out when that Scorpion Mom died.
Yeah, you look back, Law, and that's one of the Scorpionmon is destroyed, but you don't see any other thing like attacking it or eating it or anything.
Interesting. Where did the body go?
It's vanished.
Huh.
Do you
Can
kind
you
of try
describe
to?
what happened?
Yeah, I was about to. Are you going to do said thing about what you saw? Cass?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to do that.
There's not like it really like a medical thing for this, so I'm just going to say roll a knowledge check there, Law.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, it sounds weird, but you don't know why it would be like that.
Maybe it
It
had
kind
something
of
to
it
do
kind of the way
with poison or something.
the way he described it sounds similar enough, but
Well,
you'd have to
we'll
see
we'll
for it
keep an
yourself
eye
to know
out
for
and see
sure.
if it happens again, because that does sound unusual. But having not seen it myself, I don't really know what might have happened.
Okay. Oh, you didn't see it on you? Okay.
Alrighty then. Uh, let me open up my traveling log. Actually, you're gonna be going slower because you're probably gonna be going slower because they're with you. So you're probably only moving 5 with them having that cart. So let me open up the traveling thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2 miles less a day. So you can travel technically, because this happened on a new day. It was kind of like midday-ish. So it's like about halfway through. So that's about like, yeah, probably like that many miles left.
Yeah, as I recall, we weren't going to be able to make it in one day, right?
Yeah, which you didn't. So, because you had rested like outside and over in here.
Mm-hmm.
So he says the shaman mon will say we'll make it, but we'll have to be what, actually no, you so we're not gonna quite make it to the city, so we'll find a place to hide and rest amongst the dunes for the night.
Okay.
So you'll get like about there-ish. And you rest for the night. And let's see. Do I want to? All of you, while you're sleeping, trading. After you've obviously traded in and off of like night watches and whatever. Give me. Just give me a willpower. There's no really specific check for this.
Willpower. Okay. So
Oh, that's
3d6 plus 5.
Okay. Oh god.
20. Non-natural 20.
Okay. Um. Blimpmon. As you are sleeping for your night after you've done your shift, you have an odd dream,
Oh.
which is interesting for a Digimon to have dreams at all. To pay it, nah, actually, nah. I think they still do. But you are flying high in the air as you normally are. Um, the sky is dark, so you seem to be flying in the middle of the night. Uh, then suddenly there is a red glow coming from below you. And below you, you see a city that you do not recognize, and it seems to be on fire.
Oh god.
And
That's
as
not
you
great.
are flying in the air, you hear explosions and what sounds like leaking gas.
Quite far away to be hearing the gas, but yeah.
And you only get a glimpse of yourself for a second, and as you look to your left, you see a propeller that is not your own, and it is massive compared to what your propeller is, and then you wake up.
Whoa.
He wakes up and just shouts, "It's not about the size of the propeller!"
The propeller is coming!
The propeller is coming. Ah, of course. What does that mean?
Have the wildest dream.
Okay.
Can I get you to roll me 1 second? Did I fucking spell this wrong? What the fuck?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm just looking up something real quick. 1 second. Blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, actually, no, that's perfect. It is just that. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
But yeah, you guys wake up and get ready to go out into the early morning. And start traveling, and in the distance, you can see. Give me a second as I reveal it. A rather large oasis that takes up those bottom two hexes that span about. It's the oasis itself spans about 2.5 miles.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Like the actual water pool itself does, you mean?
Yeah, the water and vegetation itself. The vegetation goes a little bit further.
And then the town is around that.
The Kind of, yeah. They're like, you can see from on top of the dunes, you just see like houses that are just like sporadically put everywhere.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, where do we need to escort them to?
As long as you get them into town, you're fine.
Well, I would still prefer to bring them to wherever their destination is, if that's, their house or a like storage place or something
As
like
long
that.
as you get them into town, they're fine. In town, they'll be pretty safe and they can go on their own way.
Okay, if that's what they want, then that's
As
fine.
you get closer, you kind of see why. Around the outsides of the outside of the oasis, there seems to be several rather large uh, cactuses or cacti, uh, or at
Do they
least you
happen to
think.
be Togemon?
At least that's what you think. Hold on, let me make sure I put your tokens onto the. I have not. Let me grab your tokens real quick. I'm gonna grab them from the brigade. If uh, actually no, I won't grab them from the brigade. I'll grab them from the most recent thing here, and I'll make sure you guys do not have any wound boxes gone. You're not flying any. Well, yeah, I guess you technically are constantly flying because you don't have any feet to land.
Technically. I walk with my arms. Killer handstand.
All right, cool. It put Law on the map, but it didn't put anyone else on the map.
I think it's biased.
I mean, I don't see what could possibly make you think that. It seems to be working as intended to me. I'm sorry, there were other characters. I don't recall that.
So it would be like this.
This was the Adventures of Centaurimon, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you come into town or into the city, and around the outsides of the thing are in fact many Togemon.
That's a lot of Togemon.
They kind of don't really have their faces as you are starting to approach, but the two here, their eyes and mouths appear, and then when they see that you're bringing in these two guys with their cart, they close and become stoic again.
All right. Just sort of salute to them and continue on.
Now, I want to be clear because I had this problem when I was trying to make this map because I didn't want to make it too big. This is definitely the water and is not definitely not to scale.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, I figured that from how big you said the place was. Like, otherwise it would be really long and narrow.
Yeah. But yeah, you see this big oasis, and there is a bunch of Digimon that you obviously would not expect to be in the middle of a desert, but the oasis, like they said, provides for a lot of them, so they're able to just stick around here and be all good.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a bunch of Lilymon and Tinkermon flying around, and a bunch of just other rookie and baby Digimon just kind of running around doing their own thing.
That's alright.
Okay. And so once we get them here, there wasn't anything else to our task, right?
Nope. They say they'll have to go and get your reward. So just stick around here for a day, and or if you want to go back, they can get you your reward as soon as they can.
I was figuring we'd probably want to wait a day because it would be best to try and travel, over the course of a whole day and just get out of the desert, I would imagine.
All right. They take their cart and head off
I
down
would
the.
want us to try and camp out in the desert without folks who know the terrain and then get ambushed in our sleep by ultimates, for example. Just spitballing here.
Yeah. So they say the Digimon or the Weedmon and the Shaman is like there's nowhere really for sleep for brigade members, so you
That's fine.
probably will have to sleep out in the open, or if you can get someone to get the houses around here really meant for smaller Digimon. You guys probably won't really fit in any of them.
No, we can make camp. It's fine.
All right. Yeah, and they head off down there down the southern part of the thing with their cart and continue down.
Is there anything else that we can help them out with, or like?
Nope, they got what they need for the next week and a half.
Okay. I guess I would like to then go over to one of the Togemon and just be like, basically just ask them the same thing and just be like, hey, we're here with the brigade. We just helped bring some folks in. We're gonna be staying probably at least for the rest of the day. Is there anything that we can help with while we're here?
The Togemon does not actually respond to you.
Okay.
And then the Lilymon that's like up here comes down and kind of like stands over top of the Togemon's head. Is like, oh, don't worry about them. It's kind of the Togemon here are kind of our guardians. They only really speak or do things when fighting.
Oh, okay.
And then a select few of them will be able to evolve into myself when they've gained enough experience.
Gotcha.
If you have any questions, I'll be free to answer them. Any of the Lilymon around here are basically more of the elite guard around here.
Okay.
But
well, I'll basically repeat my question to her and just be like, hey, we're here for the day. We're with the brigade. Is there anything we can help out with?
Nope, not that I can think of.
Okay. Well, that was all I had then. You guys have anything?
Not really. I'll come over and ask her if there are any kind of like market stalls or anything that we could possibly perhaps purchase at.
Not around here. Sorry, trade doesn't really come much through here because the desert's so nasty.
Also, out of curiosity, how common is it for a wild ultimate to ambush travelers?
Ultimates?
Yeah, we had 2 Scorpionmon attack us while we were escorting those the Shamanmon and the Weedmon. We were able to take them out, but
they must have been
was a little bit concerning.
That's interesting. Scorpionmon usually are scavengers and really like to only really attack those either weaker than themselves or less number than them.
Well, we were 3 champions escorting 2 rookies, and it was 2 Scorpionmon.
Technically, Weedmon is a champion.
Oh.
He's a weaker champion, but he is still a champion.
I did get that out of game. Okay, yeah, well, no, fair enough then. Yeah, no, that is odd behavior. Well, in that case, please be aware that it happened and just keep an eye out. Maybe there's
usually the stronger wilds like to pick off on weaker Digimon, even other smaller wilds out here. There's not much food here, so they like to pick and choose and make sure they don't waste as much energy. That's interesting. I mean, thinks about it. It's not. I would say it's rare it happens, but I wouldn't say that it happens frequently. That's the first time it's happened in a while, I guess. I mean, it's
like I said,
possible that they could have
mostly
been
Nick probably needs to
starving.
know. It also wasn't particularly close to town or anything, so
They might have been just
hopefully
starving
it doesn't
for
mean any
data.
risk to them.
That's also a possibility.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a certain number of things that could have been for Digimon for wilds that are out here. Every so once in a while, we get a few champions trying to come into town to try and attack some of the littler ones, but with our Togemons all around the outside of the oasis, that rarely happens unless they're able to dig into the ground, which surprisingly not many of them do.
Could Scorpionmons do that?
They did not. They were just hiding in the sand.
No, fair enough.
But yeah, if you're here for the day, just relax. And she flies off.
All right. I mean, then I'm content to do that. Personally.
Yeah, about the same, yeah.
Alrighty. Let's see. Do I want her?
Should we go in and hang out by the water?
Yeah, you kind of walk out and around. The Digimon here, unlike some of the other places you've been to, are a lot more friendly as long as you're not causing problems. So they'll give you some some food that they have that they grow that they can specifically grow. Most of it's obviously like veggies and fruits and stuff. There's no really like meat stuff that they can hand out to you.
There's no fishing in the oasis.
There's no fishing in the oasis.
Oh.
There's also no fish in the oasis.
Well, right. That's what I mean.
There is no fishing because there's no fish.
Yeah, so you know what? Just put your token somewhere around this area for right now.
It's hot. I'm gonna go for a dip.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
gonna
fine.
say
The rest of the other two of them probably aren't. You spend most of your life, Kaz, in a volcanic area. This is nothing compared to there.
Oh, okay then. Then never mind. I'll just.
Oh, I mean, I don't think he was saying you can't enjoy a dip. He was just saying,
if
like,
you want to do it, go ahead. But you just said it was hot.
Hot.
You're just not affected by the heat.
Okay, yeah. Then I just go take a drink, get a drink of water.
Yeah, you guys jump in, cool off. When Tyrannomon jumps in, some of the baby Digimon also attempt to jump in, try to make a big a splash as he does.
And I'm sure they're very successful.
I'm going to start life card in case anyone needs it.
Anyone who roughhouses gets the digitoxin. No exceptions. We're strict about safety here. I will poison you to death if you act unsafely.
If you're lucky, I will hit you with armor-piercing bullets.
Law, give me a willpower check.
15.
We'll make it. Actually, we'll make it this because she would be. Okay. Actually, no, that's that. I think that's too many. We'll do one less. So that would be what then? Be that many. Okay, now give me a perception check, Law.
15.
We'll do, yeah, we'll do this. Okay. You as you're kind of just enjoying the water, you just have this weird sense that maybe something was watching you, but that could just be the any number of Digimon that are around here.
I was
Yeah, I'll
watching.
try and keep an eye out, just in case.
Don't noticing anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Um, do you guys just randomly talk to any of the Digimon that come up to you? Just say like, "Where are you from? Like, what you doing here?"
I mean, if any of them are attempt to make
Yeah,
small talk, I certainly would.
I am going to do that to this lily one. Specifically this one that's
Uh huh.
blue.
Uh, yeah, you kind of just like hang out with the locals because you don't got really much else to do. Kind
Yeah.
of just tell a little bit about yourselves, what you do, what you did before. Uh, and just yeah, generally have a good time.
Can't
Nothing could
complain enough.
possibly be happening in the background.
Nah, obviously not. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having a nice, chill time. If there's anything to be worried about, obviously we would be worried about it.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Uh, and then you guys just just set up whatever camp that you have outside, just like in the area for the night. None of you really have to be on watch because the Togemon are doing that. Uh, now I want Tyrannomon to give me a willpower check. All right.
So plus 2
Um,
69.
Nothing really bad happens during the night. Uh, I'll say with that 16 is what it is, right?
Yeah.
You maybe get up in the middle of the night to just grab a drink or something, and then you can't get it out of your mind that Scorpio, they said like, oh, Scorpionmon, they don't really attack unless they scavenging weaker Digimon or something. And then you
Yeah.
remember that weird thing happened to the Scorpionmon, and you don't really know what it was. But other than that, nothing else happens during the night.
Yeah.
Very peaceful.
Yeah, I slept fairly well. Alright, well, should we get ready to be off then?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think if we travel for most of the day, we should be able to just barely get out of the desert before we
The next
need to
morning,
make camp.
the Weedmon, actually the Shaman will come back and give you your reward for helping them get back. Let's say each of you gain 1,500 bits.
Huh.
They gave you some extra bits for obviously protecting you against those two Scorpiomons and stuff. And then all of you roll a D100.
Oh hell yeah, 95 Digivolution points. Great. Almost couldn't have gotten a better roll than that.
Woohoo!
What, is that not what it was for?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Kaz need D100 from you.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
How did we both get 14?
One,
What the heck?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Law, roll me a D9.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. You will also be given a turn 1 accuracy plugin.
Okay.
Just Law.
Yep. None of you rolled high enough.
Turn 1 accuracy plugin. Got it.
Actually, you know what, La? I'll make it a turn 2 because you rolled a 95.
Okay.
Or 2 turns, rather, not turn 2.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Once again, just for my sake, as you guys are leaving, actually, all of you roll me a perception check this time.
19.
Kaz, you don't know anything.
9.
He didn't sleep very well.
No, something was on
Law,
my mind.
as you are leaving again, you once again have that feeling that something's watching you, but you don't see anything. It's just maybe it's the many Digimon that are just waving you goodbye.
Something's felt strange ever since we came into this.
You may give me a what would this specifically be? Decipher intent.
Okay. 21.
Whatever this feeling is, it's not malicious in any sense. It just looks like someone's looking at you.
Okay.
But you do not.
I'll wait until we're a ways out of town before I ask anyone, and make sure that I don't feel like we're still being watched, like someone's following us, and then I'll ask them and be like, "Hey."
Are you just asking the two of them?
Yeah, but like I said, I want to wait until we get a little ways away from town, and I'm confident that it
once
doesn't
you get
feel like we'll get
a mile or so away from town, you don't feel that feeling anymore.
Okay. Then yeah, after that point, I would bring them down. I would be like, "Hey, did you guys feel like someone was watching you, like, for most of the time that we were there in town?"
I didn't notice anything.
It might have been the Togemons. They're supposed to have eyes, but they didn't seal.
Yeah, it might have been
had.
them, but I don't know. I'm almost wondering if it's the our mysterious Olympus friend, the one that doesn't show up that much. I wonder if they were keeping an eye on us because we're outsiders, kind of thing. I don't know. It was an odd feeling that I had, but it didn't feel like they meant us any harm, so I didn't make too much of it.
The way that he's talking and describing, that whole time you were there, you did not have that feeling at all.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't feel like that.
Seems plausible, though.
All right. So, are you going to head directly back to... How far can you guys move? Who's the lowest? 7? Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
7.
So that's 1 mile. So you can travel 14 miles. So if you're just going to head direct, are you just going to head directly back? You're going to make a stop anywhere?
I feel like our priority should be getting out of the desert first. So maybe, go instead of, you know, like if going, oh, that's still on circle. I want line. Hold on a second. Instead of traversing the entire desert, but like if going there, we wouldn't get out of the desert tonight. But if going there, we would. Then like I would say do that first, for example.
Regardless of where you go from where you are, you'll be like on like the edge of the desert and like the plains.
What if we go this way?
Yeah, you could easily get out, but you'd be in the metal zone.
I mean, I'm comfortable there. I'm from there, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would be okay with that if you guys would be, but it would be or I mean, even if we just came to like the edge of it here, I feel like that would get us out of the desert a little faster. Go like to the edges between the zones
You
there,
would
maybe.
basically, if you were to go any which way you go, you'd be like on, like you'd be like, for example, you would be like there, like for example. So you would be out of the desert, but you would not be out of the desert at the same time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You'd be like on the border, where like
Okay. I
this,
mean,
where like the
I'm fine
sand
with
is.
that. I mostly just don't want us to be surrounded by desert,
Yeah,
personally.
you'll be like where the sand is slowly turning into grass, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Taking watch. Let's see. One more thing before we end off. Uh, Lob Romeo willpower check.
Okay. $13.
Uh, during your night of sleep, uh, you have not a dream, but a memory as you sleep. Uh, of a long time ago before you were in the brigade, when you were just a simple doctor in a
Mhm.
Stali city. Um, and it is a memory of the first Digimon that, even though you know what would happen to them, you couldn't end up saving.
Gotcha. Was
Uh,
there anything like was it pretty much strictly just a memory, or did anything seem like to have
Nothing's
brought it on, or like
nope,
stories about it, or
nothing different. Just something that you remember from a long time ago. Um,
yeah, well, it's a sad memory, but hey, this time we were able to save those folks from the Scorpionmon, so I'm content with that.
all right. Then next week you will be everybody here next week this time.
To my knowledge.
I guess.
All right. Then next week you will be headed back to HQ, getting a new mission, maybe looking around to see what's happening. And yeah, that's about it. Let me think. Is there anything? Nope. I got nothing else. I'm gonna stop recording.